Alright, so let's have a look at how to fillet mackerel. We caught a couple out here in the fjord today, so I figured before dinner let's have a look at how to actually fillet them. So for this you need a fillet knife. I'm going to add a link in the description if you need one. Beyond that, a piece of paper could be useful, but besides that, nothing else really. So we already bled this fish, but we're going to remove the guts here together, and I'm going to show you how to make boneless fillets here, but I'm going to keep the skin on. So the first thing that we want to do here is go behind the front of pectoral fin here, and we're going to go down at a bit of an angle here, maybe I think along the 45 degrees, something like that. And we're going to stop once we hit the backbone here, and I'm just going to make a little incision up top here as well, and we turn it around and we repeat here on the other side, cutting down all the way to the backbone like so. Make sure you meet up here with in the gut cavity. Don't cut down, because now I'm going to show you a pretty cool trick here. So what we can do to remove most of the guts with mackerel is simply twist and pull. That's most of the guts. Now I'm going to show you how to clean them out fully before we actually start with the cutting here. So this step is optional, but it will help keep your kitchen cleaner especially. Now if you're going to do many of this, you may want to skip over this step as it is kind of unnecessary. But we're just going to cut all the way back down to the anal opening. Take a paper or something and just going to clean it out. Just get rid of the remainder of guts in here. Clean it out nicely for you guys here on YouTube. This is a fishing channel, by the way. If you're into fishing, like seafood, you can subscribe for more. Anyway, enough plugging here. So what you see here is the backbone, right? And we're going to take our fillet knife, and we're going to let this backbone guide our way as we fillet back down all the way to the fin. So I'm just going to insert my knife here. And if this is your first time doing this, just take your time with this. It is quite a simple fish to fillet, really. I don't know how easy it is to see here on camera, but I'm essentially just gliding down along the back of the fish here. Now, once you make it down to this area, you have two choices. If you want to butterfly the fish, you just stop here. If you want like sides of fillet, you just keep slicing at this point, like that. And here we have one of the sides. Nice, clean. Wow, that looks delicious. I'm getting hungry just doing this video for you guys. And we repeat here on the other side as well. All the way down to the bottom. And we slice out like this. And clean. So this we discard off. Seagulls, come eat, dinner is served. Now the next thing we're going to do is debone this fillet. So there is going to be, first of all, the fin came with this, so I'm going to just slice that off. The next thing is like in this gut cavity area, there is a lot of bones. Yes, we know you're hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slice behind these bones. Now you can cut off all of this, and some people do, but you do lose a lot of meat if you do that. So I'm just going to slice down behind the bones and then down. So we preserve quite a bit of the stomach there by doing that. So repeat on the other fillet. Like that. So this is where a lot of people go wrong. So we're going to take out these, there is a bunch of little pin bones going down the length of the fish here, but they stop around here. So about 2/3 the length of the fish, you have to kind of feel with your finger. But in either case, what we're going to do here is that we're going to start up top at a bit of an angle, and we're going to cut down in towards the middle. Don't cut too hard here or you're going to cut through the skin. We don't need to do that. Just slide your knife gently down until you feel that the bones stop. So from the other side, again at a little bit of an angle, we're going to go in and we're going to repeat that process as well. So we like to stop here, and at this point I'm just going to make a tiny incision here, and I'm going to pull this section out like that. And it's totally edible, but it's full of bones, so there you go, you nagging people. So that's one of them. And then we just repeat here quickly on the other one. In, up, gently, make sure you don't cut through. And we release it like that. And it's ready to take home and put on your pan and have a delicious dinner. By the way, if you need a good knife, I'm gonna add a link in the video description as well and pinned comment. Check that out. Anyway, bon appetit. See you in the next video.